Hello. Right now, we're going to just do a whole mixed review on fractions. The main challenging part for students historically that I've taught with fractions is remembering the rules. Every time you start a fraction problem, you have to think if it's an addition problem, I have to follow these specific set of rules. And the rules for dividing are totally different than the rules for multiplying. And so it is tricky to remember all the different rules. And so I can help you with that, hopefully, if we make a graphic organizer with all the rules in one spot. So in your notebooks, it should say note 6. We're going to have a mixed fraction review. Why don't you pause the video and set up this template, and then come on back when you're ready. Press play. Okay, hopefully your template is ready. To divide fractions, the first thing that we have to remember is that there are no mixed numbers. We always are going to convert them to improper fractions. And then if you want to press pause and try to write down the steps that you remember from adding fractions, that would be a good idea just to test how much you remember. Okay, hopefully you wrote down some and you remembered some of the steps on your own. But the first step is to stack the fractions. That's my recommendation. The second step is to get a common denominator. Then you're going to add the numerators. And remember, the denominator stays the same. And then the last step is you're going to simplify. For subtraction, there are no mixed numbers allowed. And then the rules are the same as addition. So we don't really have to write anything new for that. For multiplying and dividing, they have separate rules. They're also different than adding and subtracting. That's why fractions are a challenge. The first is that we still have no mixed numbers. We always are going to change them to improper fractions. Why don't you press pause and see if you can remember the 3 multiply steps. The first multiply step is to try to see if you can cross cancel. That simplifies the problem as you go so that you don't have a huge simplification at the end. Then you multiply across, and then you convert it to a mixed number if needed. I hope you're starting to remember those steps. For dividing fractions, again, no mixed numbers. Do you notice that every single operation, we're not going to work with mixed numbers. Every single operation, we're going to convert to improper fractions first. And then the rule for dividing fractions is to flip the second and multiply. You change it to a multiplication problem, and then you follow the multiplication steps. I hope that helps. Bye.